Now, if this story were a movie, I would suggest a nebbishy Ben Stiller for the narrator, Randall, and a fast-talking, edgy Margaret Cho for the love interest, Jackie. But since Ben Stiller couldn't make it tonight, I'm going to fill in and give you a first-person account of the night Randall met Jackie. Tonight, I'm the featured performer at the Harvard Square Storytelling Hour. The event has been running for 50 years, long before the Moth Radio Hour was a pupa. Spalding Gray once performed here. Boston area celebrities like Mike Birbiglia and Eric Bogosian still pop in to test new material. 30 minutes before showtime, I grab a beach chair in the great room of the Co-Living Commons. Now, the Co-Living Commons was a communal house, previously known as the Commons House, before it rebranded to be in line with the rest of Massachusetts, where everything is now co or bi or poly. A few feet away, a woman wearing a flannel muumuu and Tevas with wool socks adjusts a microphone on the small stage. As she bends to add a log to the fireplace, her buffalo plaid rump assaults my sightline. But instead of engaging in snarky internal commentary, I remind myself that it's 2015 and yes, I skimmed the memo on inclusivity and the new non-standard notions of beauty. I also remind myself that she's probably the MC. I finger 3 Ricola honey drops in my pocket that I plan to dissolve in my mouth at 3-minute intervals. You see, 3 is my lucky number. It's also the number of Red Sox championships since the year 2000, and the atomic number for lithium, which might have saved my last relationship. But I don't have time to dwell on the savagery of middle age, because the room has filled up with 30 or so people seated on various couches, bean bags, weight benches, and tatami mats facing the stage. The MC lumbers into the spotlight and reads my bio from a scrap of loose leaf paper. Tonight's featured performer is Randall Burns. Randall is a writer, performer, and web consultant. His fiction and humor have appeared in the Vermont Quarterly, the Huckamuck Swamp Rat, the Bag Slam Review, Bean Flicker Magazine, Pancreas, the Spooge Review, Itch, and the Boston Herald. His short story, Smells Like Fish, was a finalist in the 2013 Brown Eye Adult Fiction Contest. His novel, Skid Marks on the Ceiling, was published by Sweet Diesel Press. Tonight, give a mindful, heart-centered welcome to Randall. No matter how many times I perform, whenever I'm announced, my body responds the same way. Leg numbness, intestinal contractions, waves of burning pain, debilitating fatigue, dizziness, fever, hopelessness, paranoia, and suicidal thoughts. But eventually, I always make my way onto the stage. Tonight, as I'm adjusting the microphone, I notice a guy in the front row who seems particularly interested in the zipper of my khakis. Is it just the pants, or is it the whole outfit? Cap-toed Oxfords, button-down dress shirt, while everyone else is wearing flannel, fleece, or camo, more appropriate for varmint hunting or panhandling. There is one exception, a lone Asian woman in the back row, wearing a black bowler, fitted suit, and crimson lipstick. She smiles when she sees me looking her way. I look away to refocus. Bangkok. Bang. Cock. The name alone sounds skeevy, and from the moment I get off the plane, I'm on high alert. I'd read about the deep-fried tarantulas, tuk-tuk scammers, and locals that play volleyball with their feet. The decor in the airport doesn't help either. Smirking Buddhas, sneering Buddhas, a gang of Buddhas pummeling a 3-headed snake. As I clip along, my mind wanders to what I had for dinner, my old skis, my new car. Once I hit cruising speed, I switch to autopilot and survey the crowd. The Asian woman is looking on, eyes wide. I send a few lines her way. She responds by peeling off one sleeve of her jacket and then the other to reveal a shimmering black blouse and a slice of collarbone. Oh, wow. I hear myself stutter, a skip, a lapse, a 404 not found error, the blue screen of death. I look everywhere for the next line, the ceiling, the floor, the muumuu, any place but the Asian woman and her collarbones. I whisper a few of the stuttered phrases under my breath, hoping it will catch and restart the feed. I blow into the microphone and repeat the stuttered phrase out loud. A few words surface, then a sentence. Not sure where it goes, but I go with it. Finally, the punchline is up ahead. I deliver it, pause, and let it land. The Asian woman is laughing out loud. The crowd joins in. Back in my beach chair, I'm pleased and relieved, craving a beer, a cigarette, or a nice long visit to the lavatory. After the MC's closing remarks, the guy who stared at my fly heads my way. The Asian woman, wearing her jacket, follows. The guy says, "I liked your piece." But before I can say, "Well, you want to buy my book?" he says, "I've been to Thailand." I know this type. He's not interested in what I have to sell or say. He just wants to relive his trip to Thailand. Sure enough, the guy prattles on about Soy Cowboy and Pat Pong and Bangkok's other red light districts, unconcerned that there's an Asian woman standing next to him. As he's rhapsodizing about an all-night back rub at a spa named Tugs, two amber fingers appear behind his head. The Asian woman winks at me. I wink back. Finally, the guy mentions something about going out for drinks with some other people. I point to the woman and say, "I'll go if you go."